Welcome to the behind the scenes look at the filming of the new Superman movie. All of the footage and pictures that you'll see are what I've captured while they were filming in Cleveland, Ohio. So in this YouTube video, I'll be sharing exclusive long form footage that I captured while I was out in the field and on set, giving you an insider's perspective of the making of this highly anticipated film. You'll also see an array of photos that were taken by other fellow fans who were also on location and shared their shots on the internet. I had my wife also using her camera and filming some content, so if you hear a female's voice, that's who it is. Plus, I'll include some shorts that I created while I was out in the field, providing a quick and engaging glimpses of the action. So this video combines all those elements to bring you a comprehensive and exciting look at the filming process of this awesome new Superman film. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio right now and at a filming spot. Check this out. I wanted to start off with this sign that they had. It says, "This is a temporary spot that's been removed for service due to the Genesis filming in Public Square, June 28, 2024. They're calling the new Superman movie Genesis to kind of just throw people off and so that they know that, well, I guess if fans don't like me, don't come here and start filming, but I'm here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. This is Chester Avenue and 13th, corner of Chester and 13th. Over here, you can see where they're already getting set up for some of the items. So that's like a backdrop thing. But anyways, right bus stop, Superman is supposed to come here and get off of a bus, and that's why this particular spot here is closed. So we're gonna move on and see what other filming spots that we can see.
In Cleveland, Ohio today, and here is the flag for Metropolis. You can't really see it that well, but they are filming the new Superman. There we go. They're filming the new Superman movie in Cleveland, Ohio today. So they have some of these flags all around the city for Metropolis. Founded in 1645, it says, I think. Yeah.
Okay, we're here at the Greyhound station. And over here, I wanted to make mention of this flag. It says the city of Metropolis, established in 1645. So right there is a, look at that, city of Metropolis. They do have this part blocked off right now because they're gonna be filming here a little bit later today. Pretty cool to see some of these items that have been transformed for the Hollywood movie productions. The Midwest Group and Lighting Company, that's some of the equipment that they're using to film the movie with, right there.
We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and this week, well, actually for several weeks, they're going to be filming the new Superman movie. And right here is Big Belly Burger that they are putting here in Fountain Square. Big Belly Burger is a big I guess franchise in the DC universe. They use it on Flash and obviously Superman and some of the other DC comics. So this is like a huge prop that they put down here in the square, Cleveland, Ohio. Big Belly Burger. So if you're a DC fan, maybe you should make the trip to Cleveland. Come check it out. See if you can see some of the filming locations that are down here. So, Big Belly Burger, Flash's favorite.
Okay, here we are at Fountain Square, downtown Cleveland. And take a look at one of these big filming spots here. Burger. Such a huge DC staple that's in the Flash and Green Arrow. A make-believe burger place in the DC universe. And right here, they're going to be using this for the new Superman building. So there's a bunch of spots here in Fountain Square where they're actually using some of the building facades and they're transforming them. We're gonna go over there in the distance because there's some more spots there that they changed up. But this is a look at Fountain Square here in Cleveland. Beautiful, beautiful spot to sit and relax and just take in the atmosphere of the the city, the ambiance of the city. Pretty cool, Big Belly Burger. Okay, it's pretty cool just to see Hollywood behind the scenes stuff that they, how they put things together. So I just talked to a local that was walking by, and this was just some type of like bowl place where they had like Mediterranean bowls, and you know, they transfer the outside of it to look like this. So let's take a look at the side, just see how much of it they transferred or change. Oh look, even on the sides they have it. Big Belly Burgers on the side and the front. I mean, to look at it, you would think that this is what this place is. So they really make it look like it's the real deal.
This area is for big bellies only. New filming location in Cleveland, Ohio for the new Superman. Big Belly Burger is featured in a lot of the DC comics. We're in Cleveland, Ohio at the Fountain Square. There's a guy up there painting the facade of the building. Make it look a little aged. It was really bright when we got here. Now he's been spraying stuff on it and painting it to make it look old and faded.
Okay, so I just got to talk to one of the production members here. I think that lady there who was in charge, and she was telling me how they can't tell you. I asked her the question how long this building was going to be like this, and she said, I can't tell you. I guess because for scheduling purposes, she said, but it's going to be for a little bit. But they can't tell you things because they're trying to preserve the story, and so people don't get spoiled whenever the movie comes around. So they're top secret with stuff, especially like when the actors are here and they're filming. Something that I've noticed, as soon as the clip is done and they're done filming, they like put coats on the actors and put umbrellas over them to try and cover them up, just to preserve, you know, any kind of spoilers or anything like that. So it's just really cool to be here in this space and seeing this all come together. Not sure what he's doing there, if he's just painting that or like putting a gloss on there to make it shine up, but some of the details that they do for these films is amazing. Because I mean, what's the likelihood of this clip being in the movie? Like what, maybe a few seconds, maybe a few minutes? I mean, but like he's painting it so it almost looks a little bit oldish. Yeah, I'm not sure, but pretty interesting to see. Okay, here in downtown Cleveland at Playhouse Square, take a look at these banners for the new Superman movie. It says Skyscrapers and Skyline, University of Metropolis. But what's really cool is the other banners that they're putting up right now that have a baseball team on them. Right there, they say Metropolis Meteors, home of champions, Lord Tech Field. Metropolis Meteors for the new Superman film. Take a look at these awesome banners for the new Superman movie. Metropolis Meteors, home of champions, Lord Tech Field, Park City, Metropolis. They're putting these up all over downtown Cleveland, here by Playhouse Square. Very cool. I'd like to have one of those banners if they were taking them down. Some more filming spots around here. Playhouse Square, downtown Cleveland. There's one of the iconic buildings. This is on the corner of Rockwell and Ontario, is where these banners are found. Okay, these are some of the film extras that are getting direction from one of the producers because they're going to be extras in the background of the film. If you ever wondered what it would be like to be an extra in a movie, here is one of the producers talking to all the film extras before a scene as they're getting ready to shoot their new Superman movie here in Cleveland, Ohio. And they're taking direction for the next scene that they're getting ready to film. Take a look at that. Okay, you're on the corner of Rockwell and Ontario on Public Square, downtown Cleveland. There's a beautiful church here. But over here is the next facade for the Superman movie. They got a bus here for probably some of the actors. But so they transformed this whole spot here. It says television and hi-fi stereos. This was all created for the movie. They built on this little extra here that wasn't there before. Color TV. Put all those advertisements that says televisions, gas stoves, appliances, gaming equipment, security systems, wireless and sound equipment, televisions and hi-fi stereos, appliances and refrigerators. They got a sign on there that says do not enter, crew only. And then here's one of the biggest things over here is this bookstore. It says Swans Books. And the important is they give a nod back to Christopher Reeves and the very first Superman who had the last name Reeves, and they made the street name 712 North Reeves Avenue Bookstore. There's a sign there that says do not enter, crew only. Oh, there's two dogs right there that are barking at each other and are not liking each other's company. Okay, but take a look on the window pane there. The Daily Planet, books or bestsellers and favorites, available 7 days a week. And then it says N. Reeves Avenue, 712 Bookstore. And then we'll get a little bit closer. They created these books inside here to make it look like a bookstore. That's just a wall right behind there with a couple cases of books. Yeah, and then it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like drywall and stuff beyond there. So all it is just this one little wall they created with books to make this look like a bookstore. Books bought here, sold here, the Daily Planet bestsellers and favorites. Right here they have the Daily Planet headlines and highlights from the Metropolis Daily News. Over here they got the Metropolis, Delaware, and the skyscrapers and skylines. Very cool. But take a look at that facade, how they make it look like it's old, like it's been here a long time. When behind that plywood was glass for what this place looks like, or looks like originally. I'll put a picture here on the screen of what this area looks like before they put up all this movie studio stuff. And then over here is they moved the extras and moved the producers there, where he's telling them how to act and what to do next. Okay, I want to show you guys here in the windows of the televisions and hi-fi stereos how Hollywood movie magic works. See if we can show inside here. There's some of the old electronics that they're using as props, and then in the background they got all these TVs, and then over to the left they got like blenders that are pretty old school. I mean, because they're setting this movie back a few years, but it's Kind of neat to see how they do this, and it's only that little section there because that's what might get seen when they're probably walking by or filming here in front of this building, so they want to make sure that it looks as authentic as possible. On the set of the new Superman, check out this spot right here. So this is the famous alley where Superman is going to be running down, ripping open his shirt and transforming into Superman. I guess they filmed that scene a few days ago right here in downtown Cleveland. Public Square, iconic building. But yeah, it was this alley right here where they filmed that Superman scene. One of the production associates told me this is the alley where they did that. Okay, here's another spot, filming spot, a Public Square bus stop. And I wanted to point out some of the signage here. Take a look at this, MTA Metropolis. And it's on all these little window panes going down. And then this bus stop is currently not working because they have this sign up here that says this stop is temporarily removed from service due to the Genesis filming, aka Superman, in Public Square on those dates right there. Please board at Healthline, so they're directing people to a different place at East 2nd Station on Euclid. But all this MTA Metropolis decals. Very cool. And then over there was where I was just filming the other facades. Go down the structure here, and that's where that burger place was. And that bird about to attack that guy. All right, these are some of the lighting equipment that they use for movies. It runs off of like a gas generator, and there's one there to light up this area where they are filming. Here's some more equipment. They're filming the Superman movie all around here. Here, and then back over there. Downtown Cleveland, look at that. Here's some of the equipment. Some of the actors and extras that are working on here on lunch break. Once they cover stuff up once they're done filming, and they covered up the burger place over here. They already covered up that sign, that signage. Oh. Some more filming props. Take a look at this. They got it covered up because they're not using it right now for the movie. But take a look at Metropolis Eagle, the Daily Planet newspaper on here. Okay, as I'm editing this video, I wanted to include these photos that I just recently found. After I took that footage of those newspaper stands, there were some fans that were able to capture pictures of the actual newspapers that were in the newspaper stand. So this is what it shows, and kind of gives you a little bit of a spoiler of what to expect in the movie. I guess Superman saves 20 after downtown building collapses. And then there's this scene here where he is stopping a train. And from what I heard, it's rumored that in the storytelling of the film, that this is a photo by the comic book character Jimmy Olsen. And in this shot, it's a throwback classic to the image of Superman in the comic books, where he's slowing down a train like that. The Metropolis Transit Authority, MTA. And then over there as well, take a look at this signage. MTA Metropolis to downtown, to Bayside, Metropolis Transit Authority, and then they make a stop. Over there, all of those facades have been transformed to say MTA Metropolis. All right here.
Everyone else around me is so negative.
Okay, take a look at this sign here. It says, in all Metropolis stations and vehicles, please respect these rules and regulations. And then they go into real detail with explaining things. Even a little decal like this that says Action Committee of Metropolis. Here's another prop that says the City of Metropolis. It's got a metal sign that's been screwed into this make-believe trash can that they put a bag over because, well, this is still a public area, but they're not using it right now, so they have to cover it up so that nobody throws trash in it. And here we are already, just a little bit later, and they've covered up the burger joint signage because they are done working on it until they're ready to start filming again. Here's some of the park benches that they plan on using in the movie. They go ahead and put caution tape on them until they're ready to use them for the film because they don't want anybody sitting on them or ruining the look of them. As you can tell, they almost look a little bit weathered on the sides, but yeah, they're planning on using this for a movie. Here's more close-ups of... You're fine, you're fine. Here's more close-ups of the cabling and stuff, but I wanted to point out this big old structure here. I'm not sure what this is behind there, but I'm sure it dealt with the movie as well. You're fine, man. It gets busy down here in Public Square. Over there where all those scaffolding are, that was another spot that they were filming at a few days before I got here, so unfortunately I missed out on some of that. Okay, at the very top of this building here, the May Company, they were filming at the very corner right here a scene where they had a guy cabled and he was like flying through the air and he was dressed all in black. So from what I heard is they may, in post-production in the future, CGI his costume on him. That's why he was all in black and on cables. But yeah, right there on that building is where they were filming earlier. It's been pretty cool being able to walk around here and see all this filming equipment, but also to talk to the people that are actually working on the production. So I just ran into an extra who was getting ready to film in a couple days, and he said this was he's a local, he lives here in Cleveland, and he said that he's been in 10 movies here in near the Cleveland area. He was in Avengers and Spider-Man 3, and he was talking about his experiences being in the movie, but he said that he's got to meet a bunch of the famous actors and stuff, and how he recommends that everybody try to get into a movie as an extra just one time because of the experience that you get and what you get to see and who you get to meet. But yeah, and then I was talking to another lady who was a security guard for one of these buildings, and she was talking about how she was in charge of being the person that helped people out of the shot, so that way they weren't getting into the shot. And she said that even in the windows, she was having to tell people to duck away from the windows because they were filming that shot. So that was her particular job in the movie. But love hearing these backstories. Love being here as they're filming this new Superman.
Currently in downtown Cleveland where they're filming the new Superman movie, and they have a historical marker that they put up. Of course, it's a prop. It says the City of Metropolis, and they've got just little details that they have like this around the city for the filming of the movie. Stuff you probably don't really pay attention to, but here it is, historical marker of the City of Metropolis. This is production crew here for the new Superman movie.
Okay, we're here at a filming spot. Well, actually a production crew spot. Take a look. This is what they film or feed the production crew when they're hungry. Some snacks. There's coffees, bananas, fruits, chips, and beef jerky. These are some of the crew. But I want you guys to focus on that sign there. It says the City of Metropolis, a historical marker. So it's a temporary sign that they're putting up here. Just all the little details that they have. Here's some more crew members. Nice high 80-degree day. It's beautiful. Okay, we're on the corner of Superior here, and right here on this street here, just a couple days ago, they had a fight scene for the film on this street. I imagine because it's wider, and they had a bunch of rubble on the road right there, where there was wreckage from the battle scene that they had right here on this road. Take a look at this. They even import trees for the movie production to put in places that they need trees. So they just, I mean, these trees look real, but so I just talked to a movie production associate, and they said that these trees were used in the fight scene where they took and they collapsed the trees down during the battle. Very cool. Okay, I'm in downtown Cleveland right now at the set where they're filming the new Superman movie here on Superior Street and East Roadway. Right here they had a big fight scene for the movie, and they had a large pile of rubble over here on the side, and they were that lady's yelling at me, but they filmed a huge battle scene right here on this movie a couple days ago at that white building there. They had somebody up on the top there where they were filming. Over here is a marker. It says the city of Metropolis. All these bus terminals here say Metropolis Transit Authority. Everything's being transformed. There's some more movie magic equipment. And look at these trees where they pick them up and they transport them, or they had this in the battle scene where they were knocked down. Right here, the new movie being filmed downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, right here, this is the library here in downtown Cleveland. On the second floor of this library, I guess they have a big old Superman exhibit. That doesn't deal with the movie, of course, just the classic Superman. There's some photographers there for a wedding. Here's some more movie equipment here. Some big old, I'm assuming these are lights when they need to light up an area. They have police escorts here for the new Superman movie to bring in some of the equipment. But take a look at that police car. There's hardly any branding on it. It barely says police. It has police on the door, but or just a subtle branding of the police, but on the back end, nothing. So it's just like a black unmarked car. But of course you got the lights there. Very subtle branding. See that? That's a police escort. That car wasn't even branded. It just said a small little logo that said police. This is all movie production stuff that they're moving from area to area to the next filming spot. But they have the police escorts here. All right, they're moving some of the scaffolding around right here where they're getting ready to film at this building. We just saw a whole large crew. You could probably see where they're moving around some of these framings to help block some of the scenes that they're going to be filming.
Here we are in Cleveland, Ohio. There's a drone up there. You can kind of see here. Up there, there's a giant camera hanging from there. They're filming the new Superman movie in Cleveland over the next few weeks, and I imagine that they are filming the city, just like the city streetscapes or something for the movie. This right here, it used to be the old Terminal Tower. I actually don't know if it's still called that or not. But yeah, there's the drone new Superman movie. They've got some of the road blocked off here where they're setting up for the filming site. So pretty neat. If you're around Cleveland area, maybe you should come downtown, see if you can find anything, check it out.
Okay, take a look off in the distance there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a drone that's got a big old camera on it where they're going to be filming a shot on the rooftops, or just an overhead shot of where they're going to be filming here on this street. But right there, Hollywood movie magic, using the drones now to film. Okay, right here, this is the Leader Building, Cleveland. Oh, that freaking UPS truck just got in the way. Right there was the Daily Planet. The Daily Planet right there. This was, and they just disabled all the facades here because they had signage up where they were covering up that Guy's Pizza, that Sam's Klein's and Mike's Pizza, and all of this was something different before. That gold scaffolding right there had a big old sign there that said the Daily Planet, and this was where Clark Kent worked. So this is going to be a very popular spot when the movie comes out and people realize that this was where the filming was. The Leader Building, also known now as the Daily Planet. Alright, I wanted to get an up close look at this awesome structure here. Right there in the middle where that gold is was the Daily Planet. Take a look at that. There's a Guardian statue. Kind of like the Cleveland Guardians baseball team. They got those type of things all over, but this is the Leader Building. And look how cool this is. How cool would it be to be a casting, like a location casting director, to be able to find locations of where to film things. Guy's Pizza, Sam Klein's, Mike's Pastry. I just saw a guy walk out of there with just one piece of pizza. Down there is where they're getting ready to film today, here soon. And that's where the drone, oh, the drone's back up in the air again, right over there. Oh yeah, right here, the Leader Building. So cool. So, okay, we're gonna walk inside here so we can walk the same steps as Superman did. All right, take a look at that. Inside of the Daily Planet. Dry cleaning center, a barber shop right there. Oh, they got mailboxes there for people. Security. Hey, these old elevators. Gold and stone. They don't make buildings like this anymore. A dental office. Okay.
Airport, and I'm trying to figure all this stuff out for work and for vacation stuff. Where are you guys going again? Where the client is.
Okay, this is where Superman would have been exiting out of. There's probably going to be a movie shot where he comes out pushing this door open and walks out of the Daily Planet. There's more movie props with a police escort right there, but they're moving those props down to where they're filming at the square. Okay, we're back here at where the Greyhound bus terminal is, and now it's a beehive of activity over here. When I was over here, this parking lot was fairly empty and they were getting set up. Now they have more equipment, more people, some of the extras. I think they already filmed the scene because it looks like some of them are packing up to go. There's some of the cops that were off in the distance there. There's some of the movie production team getting bused to the next stop. But supposedly, the scene was filmed right over here of Superman getting off the bus. Right there looks like some movie extras, the way that they're dressed. There's some movie extras there. There's on the set of the new Superman movie here in Cleveland, Ohio. Take a look at that lady there, is dressed in old movie clothes. There's another lady right there. These are some of the extras. Over here is all the filming production crew. There's some cops that were movie extras right there, all dressed up. They had just filmed a scene here of Superman stepping off of a bus as Clark Kent. Now they're busing some of the movie people to the next location. But right here was the Greyhound bus station of where they filmed it on the inside right there. The new Superman movie being filmed here in downtown Cleveland. Look, they're bringing in all of the buses and vans to transport their actors and the movie production associates. We just saw the ladies that were dressed in the old-timey clothes. Over there in distance is the cops dressed up. Some of the roads are closed, partially closed, but they are not shutting down everything so that traffic can still flow through here. There's some big time heavy movie equipment. Front of that second car there looks like it has like some type of camera mount. Metropolis police, check a look at that. Right there is Metropolis police car. I was looking for one of those because I heard that they were around here, but I hadn't seen one. On the set of the new Superman movie, take a look at that police car right there. It says Metropolis Police. That's one of the police cars that's being used in the new Superman movie being filmed here in downtown Cleveland. There's some of the buses that are transporting the extras and the actors away. They just filmed a scene here with Clark Kent getting off of a bus and going into that Greyhound station. And here's more of the buses transporting the crew. There's some extras there. Police extras dressed in costume. I just saw some old ladies that were dressed in old-timey clothes because this movie is set back in time. But right there, the new Superman film being filmed here in downtown Cleveland. Okay, you can see where they blocked the road off right here. This is the Greyhound station, and right here where they have these barriers for people not to park, this is where Superman got off of a bus and walked into that building right there. And of course, you're not going to be able to see Superman. They keep him pretty covered. They keep things pretty secure so that people can't really see things. So that way it doesn't spoil it for them. The roads are closed all the way down here. And a lot of the production is leaving right there. Those people are waving there. here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, where they're filming the new Superman movie. Right there's James Gunn, the director of the new Superman film, right there in the gray hair and the glasses talking. He's the big-time director on this Hollywood blockbuster movie that's going to be coming out next year. But right here in Cleveland, Ohio is where they've been filming at this week. Okay, now we finally seen our first Hollywood actor, well, director actually. Right there's James Gunn, the director of the Superman film. Right there in the flesh. Look at that. Awesome. Look, I got bombed by look at these birds. They keep attacking. Like they're flying out of nowhere. They're like calling all their other bird friends. And they're like right here. But they're not afraid. All right. A fight breaking out right here. There's a fight breaking out. These people here. Look at that. A guy in a yellow shirt. Okay, I'm here trying to film some of these filming spots, and there was a fight that just broke out right here. Here's the real kicker. You got all these over here that are wearing security shirts, and they didn't bother trying to break up the fight that was happening right there in the street. Okay, I just talked to the director of visual effects. We were at a stoplight together, and I just struck up a conversation with him, and he told me that's what he did, and that he had been doing it for a while. This is his 35th movie that he's a part of, and so he's a veteran in the old movie industry. Okay, at this portion of the video, I'm going to show you guys some still photos that capture the actors and the characters they're playing. These are all behind the scenes footage from pictures that were taken from fans that were in the vicinity, maybe through a window or up on a high rise of some sort. But as you can see, there's the actor there who played Crossbones. His name's Frank Grillo from the MCU universe. He's going to be making an appearance in this film. And you can see here some of the set footage that the crew is using. And here's some of the awesome banners that they're putting up all around the city that I showcased earlier in the video. And here are a few others that I was not able to locate. They brought in some of the army vehicles for the battle scenes. And I did see some of those throughout the filming. Check out this Daily Planet truck right here. And then the Metropolis police cars. Looks like they're set in the early 90s. And there's some more military vehicles. And some set footage here. There's a lot of people that work on this movie. There's the actor David Cornsweet. See how he's all covered up? They really tried to conceal his uniform or his suit. And then there's the Daily Planet with the actual gold plating on there. Some more of the signage on the shops. This was some of the banners that was on Superior Avenue. More of the signage in the windows. Here's the Jitters Coffee Company, which is very popular in the Flash franchise. There's the Greyhound bus, Comet Trailways. Some of the footage of the rubble from the battle scene. There's Lois Lane and David Cornsweet. And this lady right here, I believe, is supposed to be like the assistant to Lex Luthor. Right there is Lex Luthor. Shows like he was in some type of battle scene with some of the scars on the back of his head. Here's some more. Here's a good look at Superman's suit on the lower half and some of the detail of his suit. These characters here are the Daily Planet characters. These are all people who work in the Daily Planet. This is Mr. Marvelous, I believe. Or maybe it's Mr. Terrific. Another good look at Superman's suit. And this is the Wounded Duck restaurant, which pays homage to the Batman series. So they're staying in the DC universe with this. I guess this Wounded Duck was actually a restaurant that was owned by the third Robin character. And so yeah, that pretty much concludes all my footage I'm capturing for today. I think they're kind of shutting it down and they're going to start filming again tomorrow. But I think I was able to make some memories and capture some awesome footage while being here in downtown Cleveland, because it's not often that Metropolis is in your backyard, and it's not often that you get to walk in Metropolis. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and click a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe, help support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.